Satnam, good morning and welcome to today's class. Today we're going to be working with Ajna chakra. Ajna chakra is, of course, the third eye. So immediately when we think third eye, the first thing we think is our intuition and our psychic abilities. Now we say psychic abilities and immediately the first thing that springs to mind is, oh goodness, I'm not a gypsy or a fortune teller or some kind of clairvoyant. But really, we all are. Within each one of us is this ability to understand, to see beyond the physical form, beyond what we know and believe to be true. So when we work with intuition, we're really working with our psychic ability. And by psychic ability, we don't mean I'm going to, guess the winning lottery numbers. It's understanding what the essence of your being understands beyond what we can see, hear, feel in this physical world. So when we work with intuition, third eye or Ajna chakra, we're working with recognizing the patterns that are governing how we live our lives. As we know, these patterns are created in early childhood, usually up to the age of 7, and usually they come from our primary caregivers. So whatever our primary caregivers believe about the world and impart onto us consciously and unconsciously become the patterns that determine how we live our lives as adults. So when we work with Ajna chakra, we start to identify, become conscious of those patterns. We work with dreaming. Now, dreaming is a very beautiful, very powerful way to connect to our intuitive self. Dreams are messages from our subconscious. And when we can remember our dreams and we can allow them to dance through our lives, they really do become a very beautiful way of connecting to that part of ourselves. Intuition, when it's balanced, or third eye when it's balanced, allows us to feel comfortable in all of reality. It gives us clear perception. And then, of course, psychic abilities, not in the sense of I'm going to know what the lottery numbers are, but psychic abilities in that I trust the inner voice in myself. And we've all had this experience where we may have felt like we needed to take a different route home from work one day, and then when we got home we realized that we would have been stuck in a massive traffic jam. Or the exact opposite, we get to the turning point and we know we should go left, but we always go right, so we just go right as always, and we end up stuck in some kind of, traffic jam or whatever it may be. So learning to trust that psychic ability, that ability to connect to the inner self, is really part of the work that we do with Ajna chakra. When this chakra is unbalanced, it's very difficult for us to stay in touch with reality. So we may have confusion between what appears to be real and what is actually real. Very often, somebody with a blocked third eye chakra will spend a lot of time in intellectual analysis. So instead of just allowing to trust and feel, we go into that mind space. If I read from Anodea Judith, she says, I like to think of the sixth chakra as a metaphoric stained glass window through which the light of consciousness shines on its way to manifestation. When the sun shines through colored glass, it projects the image of the stained glass on whatever solid surface it hits. The light of consciousness shines through the pictures we hold in our minds, shaping what we create. These images are also filters through which we see things, sometimes distorting our perceptions. So if we think of that stained glass window as our programming, our subconscious programming, that's really just distorting our view on reality. And when we connect to third eye, it allows us to go beyond that vision and into the reality of our experience. She goes on to say, as we enter the brow chakra, we look back at the steps behind us with new vision. Adding indigo to our ever-expanding bridge, we now have enough colors to see what we are, indeed building a rainbow. Once we see what the pattern is becoming, we can intuit the necessary steps to complete it. Our sight gives us guidance. We can see where we have been, where we are now, and predict where we are going. This consciousness lets us know what to do, which explains why the sense of sight is classically related to the third chakra, even though the sixth chakra is about seeing. Without vision, our actions are mere impulses, but with vision, they become creative acts of will in the service of transformation. So we're working now, we've really connected to the form world. We've connected to the wholeheartedness. We're starting to understand who we are, what is my place in the world, and then we go beyond all of that. And in the Ajna, we start to see how having balance below helps us to expand beyond our beliefs, beyond our patterns, and into the space of infinite possibility. So it's a very beautiful chakra to work with, and we do, of course, work with it in every class that we ever do. Ajna chakra, we heal through meditation, and we heal through sound vibration as well. So when we do any kind of meditation, we're connecting to the Ajna chakra. And why is this important? Because the Ajna is all about expanding beyond the world of form and into the realm of possibility, into that divine realm, the 99%, where everything is possible. But in order to do that, we have to pull back the curtains. We have to lift the veil of our beliefs, our perceptions, our habits, and our conditioning, our society. There's so many layers that shield from us the beautiful possibilities. And when we meditate, when we come to stillness and silence, we create space for that possibility. So that's what we'll be working with today. We're going to be doing a seated Kriya. So as always, please listen to your body, stretch your legs out, massage your knees, and allow yourself to be completely present. And you can bring your hands together, coming to your heart center. Take a beautiful, long, deep breath in, and exhale all the way out. Inhale and exhale. And let's inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And just pause here. Feel that beautiful vibration as you take your awareness to the center of your forehead. Bowing to the primal wisdom of all that is, the wisdom of the oceans and the land, the wisdom of the sky, the wisdom of all that was and all that will ever be, and of course, most importantly, the wisdom of being here now. And bowing to that inner wisdom, the wisdom that is born at the center of the forehead, that beautiful indigo wisdom, vibrating to the sound of Beautiful. And bring your hands to your knees. Let's start with some spinal flexors. Inhaling up, exhaling down. As you breathe, just try to imagine that you're breathing through the center of the forehead, drawing the prana directly into Ajna chakra. Ajna in Sanskrit means to perceive. And that's such an interesting word for me because perception isn't truth. When we perceive something, we're bringing our story to it. So as we work with Ajna, we want to go beyond perception. We want to leave the story behind and go into the realm of pure truth and possibility, and come to center, move to a Sufi grind, massaging the internal organs, and just allow your body to lead you. And changing direction. Beautiful. As we consider these chakras, we're now on the sixth chakra, just one left. Consider how we start at the base, at the bottom, and come to center, move to neck rolls. And at the base chakra, we connect with our primal needs, slowly moving up, connecting to the body, to the heart, to the self through the throat. And then finally, we transcend all of those perceptions at Ajna. And of course, it's absolutely no mistake that first we embody and then we become conscious. And just consider that for a moment. We start with embodying, and right near the end, we begin to become conscious. And I think there's a tendency for many of us, and it's certainly true for me, change direction, to just skip all the body stuff. I just want to transcend. I want to go out into that place of infinite possibility. Why do I need to bother here in the body? And slowly we learn that it is through the body and only through the body that we get to transform into the higher chakras, that we get to transcend from the form and into the formless, that only through the form are we able to do that. And in order to have these experiences, we have to embody our consciousness. We have to be completely in the body in order to experience being beyond the body. And coming up to center, bringing your hands to your shoulders. Inhale left, exhale right. Elbows elevated, spine is lengthened. And come to center, release your elbows, release your arms. Lovely long inhalation. And exhale, release, opening out your legs, taking them as wide apart as you can get them. Roll forwards onto your sitting bones. Inhale at the center, and then exhale as you reach your chest towards your toes. Lengthening. Beautiful. Inhale up, exhale down, and just keep your breath in rhythm with your movement. And inhale up to center, turn to face the right leg, and exhale, relax down. Relax head and shoulders, abdomen and chest. Soften and surrender. And just keep using the exhale to intensify your experience. Inhale up and exhale down to the left. Deeply relaxing here. Softening and surrendering. Using the exhale beautiful. Inhale up and exhale down to center. Each exhale taking you a tiny bit deeper into the stretch. Using your breath to become completely embodied, feeling every single sensation. Beautiful. Walking your hands up. Bring your left foot parallel to your body. Right foot on top of your left knee for fire log pose. And then just very gently apply a subtle pressure to the right knee. Feel a beautiful opening in the hips. Breathing into it. Using your exhale. Beautiful. And then bring your left hand onto your right knee and twist round, gazing over your right shoulder now. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, twist round. Beautiful. Inhale up and exhale round. And back to center, changing sides. Right foot parallel to the body now, bringing the left foot on top of the right knee. And a very, very gentle pressure on that left knee. Inhale and exhale consciously, staying with your breath. Beautiful. Feel that beautiful release in the left hip. And then bring your right hand to your left knee, left hand behind your back. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, twisting round. Inhaling up and exhaling round. Staying active. Beautiful. And coming to center. Good. And then coming to Sukhasana, to a nice, comfortable, cross-legged posture. So really making sure that your seated posture is lovely and comfortable, lifting up your spine, tucking under your tailbone. The first exercise in today's Kriya, we're going to bring the hands into Buddhi Mudra, which is the thumb holding the small finger, the pinky finger. Elbows are bent and up at shoulder height. And we're going to hold here. And the breath is inhale in 4 strokes and exhale in 4 strokes through the nose. So it looks like this. 4 powerful breaths through the nose and 4 exhales through the nose. And let's begin. As you breathe powerfully through the nose, I want you to notice the pressure that you're creating at the Ajna chakra, at the third eye chakra. Feel the pressure at the center of the forehead, inhaling in 4 powerful strokes and exhaling in 4 powerful strokes. You can apply Mulband, Uddiyana Band, and Jalandhar Band, keeping the spine supported with those 3 locks and allowing the energy to flow as we hold those 3 locks in place. Beautiful. Keep the breath strong. Keep the breath powerful. Elbows are elevated. Spine is supported with the 3 locks. If you do need to rest for a moment, bring your hands onto your head rather than letting them drop down, just to keep that energy flowing. That's beautiful. Remember, anytime our arms are up, we're working with the lymphatic system. The lymphatic system, of course, has no way of moving itself. It relies completely on the movement of the body. Beautiful, you're doing really well. If your arms are beginning to feel heavy, maybe just check and see if you can relax your shoulders, bringing a gentleness to your shoulders, keeping the energy flowing. You're doing really, really well. Feel your chest opening, lifting up, shoulders softening. The jaw is relaxed. The breath is powerful. You're doing really, really well. You've got less than 30 seconds to go, so just find a way to stay with it, going beyond the point of comfort, taking yourself consciously into a space of discomfort, never pain, but gentle discomfort. Beautiful. Now take a long, deep inhalation. Bring your hands together, turn your palms to face upwards. Squeeze Mulband and visualize a beautiful indigo ball at the center of your forehead. Draw the energy all the way up. Hold your breath in. Take more breath in. And as you release your hands down, gently exhaling. And come to stillness. Buddhi Mudra, holding the pinky finger, is the mudra of communication and connection. So as you settle into your body now, feel what your body is communicating to you. Allow yourself to come into dialogue with the body. Beautiful. And then we're going to take the arms Out to shoulder height, palms face upwards, shoulders relax. And the movement is inhale and exhale, fingertips touch shoulders. Inhale, extend out. It's a controlled movement, so don't let your arms flap. It's a beautiful, strong, controlled movement, moving quickly and powerfully in rhythm with your breath. And let's go. And again, I want you to feel the breath flowing to the center of the forehead. Feel the connection to third eye through the breath. Working with the auric field. And the auric field is, of course, our first entry into our intuition, that energy field that surrounds our body, that knows before any other part of us the lay of the land. We walk into a room, we meet somebody, and she looks perfect. She says all the right things. All of the outward signs are that this is someone to trust. But the energy, her auric field, and your auric field look beyond the physical form. And this is when we get a bad feeling about someone. We can't quite put our fingers on it. I don't quite know what's wrong. Because if I look and I hear and I feel, everything seems right. And yet something is telling me, no, this is not right. And so we learn to trust that. I know certainly for myself, I've been caught out like that in the past, where I've ignored that gut feeling that said, oh gosh, Denise, no, step away from this person, from this situation, from this opportunity. But because it all looks right, I've followed through using the cues that I'm getting from the physical world instead of trusting the miracle of our intuition. And then afterwards, we're filled with regret and remorse, of course. And so we learn to trust that inner voice. Just 15 seconds to go. You've done amazingly well. Keep it up. And deep breath in. Interlink your hands. Reach your arms up. Squeeze small band. Lift the pelvic floor. Lift the anal muscles and draw the energy all the way up your spine. Through all the lower chakras. Through Ajna, hold it at the crown, take more breath in, keep it there. And as you exhale, slowly draw your hands down through your auric field. Experience your auric field as something real and tangible. Come to stillness. We feel the body integrating. Tuning into the subtle vibrations in the stillness. Moving into dialogue with the physical form. Beautiful. And then you can come onto your knees. Interlink your hands behind your back, lift your chest up, lift your arms up, and then stretching down, bringing your forehead to the mat and holding your arms up. And with your forehead resting against the floor, feel your connection to all that is earthly, knowing that as we connect to the earth, to our humanness, we allow ourselves to enter the realm of the divine. First, we accept our humanness, and then we transcend it. Breathing long and deep. Each exhalation longer than the last. Use the breath to connect to that point at the third eye. Arms lifting up. And begin to notice the rainbow of colors along the length of your spine. From the red at the base of the spine, orange, yellow, green at your heart, blue at the throat, indigo where the forehead rests on the mat, and violet at the crown. And then notice this merging of colors from violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, and red, and back up again. Feel this divine flow of energy, the bridge between our humanness and our divinity, integrating all aspects of self, experiencing ourselves as human and divine, as flawed and perfect, experiencing all aspects of self, letting go of judgment, letting go of perception, inviting pure truth. And take a long, deep inhalation. Release your arms. Let your hands rest at your feet. Squeeze Mulband, lifting the pelvic floor. And allow the energy to circulate through your body. Take more breath in. Holding it, lift and squeeze. And exhale. Very gently curling up and coming back to Sukhasana, to easy pose. And as we prepare for the next movement, just allow yourself to stay in that rainbow bridge, feeling the possibility of connecting your humanness to your divinity. Raise your arms up into a V shape. Pull your hands backwards so the palms are facing the ceiling or the sky. Straighten your elbows and begin breath of fire. Remember, we don't do breath of fire if we're pregnant or menstruating. If that is the case, just practice long, deep breathing. You can keep your elbows straight, tailbone tucked under. Engage your 3 locks, lifting the pelvic floor, the navel lock, pulling the belly in, and your Landeband, keeping the neck in line with the spine. Stay active in your hands and fingers, pulling your fingers back towards your wrists. And feel yourself as a vessel for the energy to flow, opening yourself up to that which is beyond here and now. Strong, deep breath of fire. Ten more seconds. And draw your palms together. Bring your hands down to your heart center. Take a long, deep breath in. Squeeze more band. Lift the pelvic floor. Lift the anal muscles. Hold the breath. Take more breath in. And exhale, release, come to stillness. Remember, this is where the magic happens. Give yourself permission to be completely still here. Beautiful. And coming back to present. Palms facing upwards. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, bringing your hands above your head, forming a beautiful halo. Close your eyes. Take your awareness to the center of your forehead. Soften your shoulders, relax your jaw, relax your tongue. And keep lengthening your out breath, lengthening the exhale, reaching up through the spine. Allowing your shoulders to relax. Begin to feel the energy pouring down from your hands. Holiness permeates everywhere. Senses cannot grasp it. Images cannot represent it. It is totally free, free to appear as form, free to be beyond form. heart and body and mind in unison, attend to the unimaginable in the intercourse of unknowable and known. An awakening will be born in you as you join with that reality, which you already are, knowing the unknowable. And interlink your hands, turn your palms to face upwards, reach up, deep breath in. Squeeze more band, lift the pelvic floor, the anal muscles. Hold the breath in. Allow the energy to flood your body. Take more breath in. And exhale very gently, lowering your hands down. And come to stillness. Feel what you're feeling. As you come into here and now, you connect to that point between your eyebrows, clearing the illusion. Beautiful. And we're going to bring the right elbow onto the right knee. So we're going to rest the head into the right hand, and then the left hand can just rest in front of the knee. So it kind of feels like we're a bored teenager at school, resting your head in your hands. Close your eyes and just start to focus on your breath. And focusing on the expansion and contraction of your chest. And then taking your awareness to the point of your third eye, to the center of your forehead. Relaxing into this posture. Feel yourself held and supported by your physical form. Notice how this feels, recognizing that we can't access our divinity unless through the body. Human beings having a human experience, and we do this through the physical form. Feel the weight of your head as it rests in your hand. Experience what it is to hold yourself. And then inhale, coming up, and exhale, changing sides. Eyes closed. And just allow your mind to wander wherever it may, like a child daydreaming at their desk. And just allow your intuition to guide you wherever you need to be right now. Held and supported. Quiet enough to hear the voice within. And inhaling, coming up to center, reach up with both arms. Hold the breath in. Squeezing more bun and visualizing the breath spiraling up your spine, reaching to the crown of your head. Hold it to draw the energy up. Take more breath in. And turn your palms to face outwards as you exhale very slowly down. And come to Sukhasana. Beautiful. Now we're going to bend all the fingers in towards the palm, the thumbs touching. And then we're going to extend only the middle finger upwards. All the other fingers are curled inwards, making a kind of pyramid. We're going to rest the thumbs just in front of the forehead. If it feels safe for you, close your eyes. And start to focus on this point at the center of your forehead. Noticing the breath. Relaxing your shoulders and your jaw. And begin to notice at the center of the forehead a brilliant indigo light. And this brilliant indigo light is the center of your intuition. It is here from this light that you know the unknowable. It is at this light that we nurture the ability to understand instinctively without the need for conscious reasoning. Just simply knowing. We live in a time of vast information, misinformation, everybody grappling for our attention. And how do we know? How do we really know what to believe and what not to believe? We come here, we come to the temple of the third eye, to this brilliant indigo light. And we feel, we trust, we use our discernment to sift through until we find truth. Beautiful, long, deep breathing. And you begin to notice that this brilliant indigo light is expanding beyond your forehead, filling up your entire brain and skull. And this brilliant ball of indigo light expands throughout your body until your entire body is encased in this brilliant indigo light. Every single cell is shining with this healing light, the light of your intuition, the light of knowing. And take a beautiful long deep breath in as you reach up with your arms. Squeeze more bund, lift at the pelvic floor, lift the anal muscles, hold the breath in. And visualize that beautiful, brilliant indigo light that's surrounding every single cell of your body, beaming with this intuitive knowledge. Take more breath in, hold it, and turn your palms to face outwards as you exhale very slowly down. And come to stillness. Take just a moment here. And when it feels right, prepare yourself for the final relaxation, coming to Shavasana or any other comfortable meditative posture. Perhaps covering yourself with a blanket and just allowing yourself to be absolutely as comfortable as you can be. Beautiful. Giving yourself permission to relax fully and completely, knowing that it is here in this space of deep relaxation that we are healed. And I relax my feet, I relax my feet, my feet are relaxed. I relax calves and thighs, hips and buttocks, calves and thighs, hips and buttocks. Relax. I relax abdomen, chest, hands and arms. And abdomen, chest, hands and arms. Relax. I relax face, eyes, nose, mouth and tongue. Face is relaxed. My entire body is completely relaxed. And in the space of deep relaxation, I trust and honor my intuition. I see my true self. I am connected to my inner knowing. My intuition and instinct guide me. I open my mind I expand my awareness. I connect to my higher self. I see all things in clarity. I open to the wisdom within me. I manifest my vision. Knowing all of this, holiness permeates everywhere. Senses cannot grasp it. Images cannot represent it. It is totally free, free to appear as form, free to be beyond form, heart and body and mind in unison. Attend to the unimaginable in the intercourse of unknowable and known. An awakening will be born in you. As you journey with that reality, which you already are. And so we begin to transition through the rainbow bridge from our humanness, from all which is earthly, and into our divinity. And there is peace within, peace around, and peace in all the world. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. You can start bringing your awareness to the rise and fall of your chest, very gently, rubbing your thumb across your fingertips, moving your toes. And you can take your arms above your head, have a beautiful stretch. And drawing your knees to your chest, rock gently side to side. And then dropping your knees to the right as you look over your left shoulder. Changing sides. And coming back to center, rubbing the soles of your feet and the palms of your hands together. And when you're ready, rocking all the way up, coming to Sukhasana. And bring your hands together. Come to your heart center. May the long-time sun shine upon us. All love surround us. And the pure light within guide our way on. Satnam. 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 May you have a very, very beautiful day.